Waves roll slow, they kiss the sand. I hold my camera, steady hand. Dreams in pixels, skies expand. Jumping into the deep end. No map, no plan, just pretend. Lights on, the lens, we ascend. Oh yeah, we're jumping into the deep end. Eat it ignites, the moon my friend. Clips like puzzle pieces blend. Followers grow, the line will bend. Can you hear the ocean hum? Every view a beat, a drum. A drum. Jumping into the deep end. No map, no plan, just pretend. Lights on, the lens, we ascend. Oh yeah, we're jumping into the deep end. Build it ignites, the moon my friend. Looks like puzzle pieces blend. Followers grow, the line won't bend. Can you hear the ocean hum? Every view.
All right, hey everybody. Everybody's doing good tonight. If you're on our side of the world, I hope you're staying warm and dry because it's cold and rainy here all day. It's just one of those days you want to stay inside and with a blanket and burn a fire or something like that. But anyway, so we're going to talk about some going live tonight. Let's cut my darn head off here. There we go. So different ideas on what each one of us do different, and what's worked for some of us and what's not worked for others. Try to help everybody get a little better with preparing to do a live and how they do the live. So let's jump into chat, see who we got here. Of course, the first one was Eddie Lugo. Yo. Since Scott was coming in with the Cam Fam raid. And Zach, appreciate y'all coming in. So we got Liz here. Hey, Liz. Appreciate you stopping in. Everybody saying hey. Now, Zach, Jason is yours. You know, you're the one who put him into Nerd Herds. I mean, you put him in your herd, so you got to figure that one out on your own. See, hey, Josie Ann coming in. Hey, Josie Ann, appreciate you being here. Everybody saying hey. Hey, Mickey's Adventures is here. Appreciate you coming in. Got Lee. Hey, Lee. Hope things are going good for you. Let's see here if anybody else. Let's see. Yep. Remind everybody to hit that thumbs up. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Hey, Angie, appreciate you coming in. We got Danny in. Hey, Danny, appreciate you coming. And the Cam Fam. Hey, Mitch and the rest of the Cam Fam. Hope everybody's doing good tonight. Got Linda M in the house. Hey, Linda. Let's see here. Everybody saying, hey, talking back and forth. So that's good. I think we're about caught up. So we'll get right to bring the professionals up here on the stage so they can let you in on all their little secret tips and tricks. So there we go. Hey. How y'all fellas doing tonight?
Woo-hoo!
Eddie, you're muted.
You're talking about live professionals. You made me bust out laughing with your intro there. I mean, I just did that crazy stuff this morning, and it's already there. Like, oh my god!
Well, look, I was this morning when you done it. I said, I got to grab that for tonight. As soon as you done it, I said, I got to grab that.
Don't learn my lesson. I need to stop doing stuff like that.
Hey, well, I didn't make it up. You did that You did that. So that ain't AI. That's
Oh
That's
yeah,
that's
that's the real
EL.
thing. That's the real thing. Get no better than that. So
That's right.
that's in color and on time.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
Yeah. So that when you did that this morning, I said, I got to go in and change the intro around and put that in there. Oh yeah. So Chet, how you doing today?
Fantastic. I mean, look, I got the Carnival Glory sitting behind me. You know, I feel like I'm on a cruise right now, sitting here with you guys, and I'm getting ready to go in 12 days. So, you know, I've got to be doing great.
12 days. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Well,
sweet.
I'm happy for you. Be ready for you to go. So that means when you get on that, then it's just closer for my next one.
That's right.
Mhm.
That's how we do. We like ladders, you know.
That's
One
right.
person goes, and then the next person goes, and here you go. It's just a one continuous chain.
Yeah,
Amen
that's
to
right.
that. Yep.
It's just constant. Just keep flipping. Oh, ooh,
I look like gray. Jesus, this is blonde hair, Liz. What you talking about, girl?
yeah.
Well, that's Chris. Chris said that.
Yeah, it's Chris. That's just because the white of the ship in the back's making it look like that. That's what it is, Chet.
I think you're right. I think I need to fix that. Let's get a darker background.
And then your goatee, it's all white too. So I mean,
There,
that's
I'm
right.
at Chris's house now, right there. Yeah. Oh, I know this
That's
is
right.
white. This is bleached white. I mean, it's white.
Yeah. Well, see, that's cause it's getting close to Christmas. So you got to have the Santa Claus. See, that's what.
Oh.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, ouch!
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Yeah,
I ain't getting into that one with him.
that guy's taking one for the team. Helping you
that's
out there,
right.
Chet.
Dancing on it. Lordy.
I've actually got less hair than I used to have when I was young, believe it or not. Used to really be a bear.
Yeah. Well, I do too, Chet. I got less hair now. Believe it or not, back in high school when me and Crystal started dating, you know, it was down at lunchtime. She sit behind me and braided in the back. So, was back then, yeah, played football in school, and you know, back then the cool thing was you had to have your hair coming out from under your helmet in the back. You know, if you didn't have hair coming out from under your helmet in the back, you won't cool. So,
well, I had a motorcycle helmet. I rode a motorcycle, so I had to have hair, you know, coming out from under that helmet.
No, Chris. Every time it grows a little bit, I cut it. This is about it. I have this because Alice wants me to. Or if it's up to me, it would have been all gone. So she's the one that wants me to keep it.
well, maybe this is what we need to do for the booze cruise is everybody have a goatee competition. Everybody got to grow the goatee out.
Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna go to Team and get me one, plastic one. Hit the ground and we'll be losers.
Oh, Timu got everything. They get a
Yeah.
goatee.
Yep.
They're like, oh,
Pretty.
yeah. Yeah.
At least
Midnight.
I'm surprised. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the middle of the night over there for Lee.
Yeah, that's right. Well, Lee, appreciate you stopping in, man. Hope we don't keep you up. Let's see.
Oh, he's back to his moose knuckles face.
Back to October.
Yep. No more looking like a detective or a 70s detective or porn star or something, you know. So, yeah.
Speaking of that, we had a music.
Yeah.
I won't bring a picture up with it. I'd leave it alone. But yeah, you brought up the time I had to play, so. Chris, you better watch what you say. I know Liz is next. Throw a pill at you.
Oh, ooh, and more shots fired.
More shots fired.
By getting rowdy tonight already. Let's see. Ned Flanders hit the road.
Ned Flanders.
Oh, Lord.
Oh,
there's a celebrity in there, Mr. Bill.
Bill.
All right. Well, I got a feeling we ain't gonna get through the questions, so we'll go ahead and get started.
30 questions. Wow. Okay.
No,
I have no idea what we're even talking about.
Questions. Not okay. 30 of them. I got 10, but if we get 5 of them, we'll probably do good. This like normal for both of you. What's the first thing a creator should focus on when setting up for to do their very first live on YouTube?
Well, I will say that your first thing you need to look into is your demographics that you're looking into. What is your theme of your life going to be about? What the time of the day that you're getting yourself involved in it? And I hope you do some research and algorithms and all that stuff and look into other people they have similar lives to the one that you're going to do and get an idea from there. And then this is like a lottery. You either hit it good or hit it bad. So it's a learning lesson from the beginning. And you got to be ready for it. You just go out there and put your face forward and go for it. Don't let anybody hold you back. That was my problem at the beginning. I was lacking in hours and I wasn't doing lives at all. Finally, somebody that I knew back then kept telling me, get involved with your live. Once you start doing lives, your hours will rocket. And I'm telling you, finally, I finally let go of the fear that I had or doing it. And I did it and boom. I mean, I'm constantly 3 or 4 lives a day now. So I am constantly working on it. So
Danny says Helen's going to be crazy. She can tell already.
I think the first thing I know we want to look for a live is make sure you got a good enough signal to go live. Because some people might say, hey, I'm going to go live from my yard. I'm going to go live from the park downtown. And they get down there and, the internet's cracking up and they're freezing up and the words is getting wanker. So, make sure wherever you're going to do your live, check it out. Make sure you're going to have some good internet there. And advertise, maybe put a thumbnail up, say, hey, I'm going to be going live Wednesday at 12 o'clock p.m. from the park because you went down and tested the internet's going to be good there. So you let people know you're going to be there. And what's your topic going to be? Hey, I'm going to talk about the flowers in the park, the bugs in the park, the playground equipment in the park, whatever it is you're going to talk about, and drum up some interest that way as well. And, that way you're walking into it, not standing there looking at your screen going, hey, everybody. hey, Chris. Yep. Hey, what y'all want to talk about today? No. Man, I hate that. Go there and have something to talk about. Hey, I want to show you all the playground equipment today. And say, hey, Chris, hey, Bill, whatever. And hey, by the way, this first piece of playground equipment I want to talk about is this one right here that I fell off and broke my ankle when I was a kid. Yeah, it's great. And I think you go in there like that. Good internet, good location, good topic. Bam. and you're going to have reasonable amount of success. See, I didn't do any of those things. So our first live had 0 people. We just went live and it didn't work. Didn't work for us. So I said, we got to do something different.
Yeah. I agree. I think, I think you got to, well, like you said, you got to make sure you're going to be able to go live with the internet, computer, phone, whatever you're using is going to be able to do it. But then you got to, like you said, you got to advertise. You need to
promote yourself, yes.
Going in other people's chats and other people's lives and saying, hey, I'm going to be on, not trying to take over theirs, but just dropping that you're going to be doing something and putting that thumbnail up and doing a good thumbnail. I mean, that's what you get the attention in the beginning. If the thumbnail's not that good, then, it's not going to attract them. You want to kind of entice them a little bit with that thumbnail. So get that put it out there. Don't put your thumbnail out today at lunch and you're going to go live at 5 o'clock tonight. Put it out there, a couple days or so ahead of time. I think you can put them out there too far ahead. Also, people will see it and forget it. I don't know exactly what the sweet spot is per se, so that you got it out there long enough to attract people, but also keep it fresh on their memory so it's not too long. What do y'all think about that? What do you think is a kind of a good time frame to put a thumbnail out for a show? 3 days, 5 days.
I will go with between 4 and 3 days. And the more you promote it, the better. This way, you don't have to worry too much about your thumbnail being out there. The more you promote it, also, and spread it out as much as you can. Because if you don't talk about it, ain't nobody gonna show up. So.
Yeah.
And if there's no thumbnail either, it's like looking at nothing. So you're not gonna, even word of mouth, you could be telling somebody, but if they don't see the thumbnail, they just might forget about it and go someplace else. So yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I agree with all that. I'd say the same thing.
All right, Vicky's made it in. Hey, Vicky.
Vicky.
Linda.
Listen, Linda.
Let's see here. Alcohol is what got us to do our first live. Well, that can help. Because that's that fear factor. It'll help take that fear factor away a little bit. And that's what a lot of people, the main thing of doing the first live is that fear of being out there.
Yeah. That's a bite,
Yeah. Speaking of it, on mine, I gotta put up a poll earlier about what your biggest challenges are to get a chance to fill that out, and we'll look at it later on in the show and see what that looks like. Let's see.
Yeah, I think they're yet.
Yeah. Now it is addicted. Let's see. The peer pressure always helps.
What the?
Liz pushed me.
See, like Journey's doing that.
Let's see here.
This piece of paper off the printer right here.
Okay. We'll see the Thanksgiving vlog.
I heard the boss.
Yep.
It's for you to read anyway.
Oh, okay.
So it's like 4
Huh?
pages.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Getting in trouble, Chet?
No.
It's
All stuff for me to read. I'll have to read it later.
I'm doing some things for work, and I sometimes I like someone else's opinion.
I'm a proofreader.
Oh, okay. All right.
I told her she has to make them like a comic book go. Otherwise, I'm not that interested. So there's got to be some pictures on there and some color. And some...
I used to call him at work and ask him how to spell words. So he bought me a dictionary. And then I had to call him and ask him how to spell the words that started did it start with an A or an E? I don't know, like insure or assure, I'm like, I don't know. He's like, you have a dictionary. I'm like, but I don't know how to find it in the dictionary. But that's why I did numbers for a living and not words.
Yep, she's a number.
But if you need anything spelled, don't ask me. So if autocorrect ain't right, I'm sure not going to be right.
I can spell words I've never even heard before, but doggone, look how far it's got me in life. I'm sitting here doing a YouTube channel.
Do I have to wait for StreamYard to show my thumbnail, or can I post it on my own? Well, once you make set up the live and schedule it, you can post your thumbnail there, and right then it pushes it out and post it.
Yes.
You can go into YouTube and set it up there and do it, but it's going to be kind of the same thing. I mean, you're just setting it up in one versus the other. So if you're using StreamYard, I would just, and that's what I use, and I would suggest you just stick with that and just go ahead and put it in there when you want to do it, and go ahead and attach it then, and it should go out right then. At least that's what I've seen with mine.
Yeah, mine does too. Yeah.
Because unless you're using YouTube Live, when you go to StreamYard to set up your schedule time, you do everything in there, and it asks you for your thumbnail. You could either create your own, or if you miss that part, StreamYard will automatically pick something from your channel and will post that on YouTube for your lives. So you don't have to do both. You could once you do StreamYard first, that will take care of the whole thing situation. Just got to make sure that your time is right, that you want it. That's when you go to YouTube, and you could go into Studio if you need to change the time or whatever changes on your description or whatever you're talking about, stuff like that. That's when you do it on Studio. But to set up your thumbnail, you go to a StreamYard and do it from there.
Yeah. There's no one, Chet.
All right, they're getting out there finally.
Yeah.
Took a wheelbarrow.
Yeah, well, it takes a little while sometimes. It takes a little while. We're talking about this kind of fits it right into what we were just talking about. How did each of you choose what streaming platform or software you wanted to use, whether it was OBS, StreamYard, Restream, or what have you? I guess I'll start. I'm using StreamYard. I first started playing a little bit with some of the other ones before I was doing lives or anything. And at the time when I said, okay, I'm going to get everything set up and start doing lives, at the time, most people were using StreamYard that I knew of anyway. And so that's why I went with StreamYard, and I've kind of got used to it. So that's where I'm at. And which I'm going to be with them for another year, because I just renewed, because it was,
me too.
Luckily, it just hit. I guess they were doing some kind of Black Friday sale or something like that. So it wasn't too bad. So I went ahead and did it. But I know Eddie's changing over to some Restream. But what? And I know that's the money thing. But what made y'all decide on the platforms that you went with?
Well, like you, I was a lot of the people that I'm around were using StreamYard, and I got into it. And out of the three that I tried, StreamYard to me was the easiest, and I got so comfortable. And plus, Bill got me a code back when I first started for a hell of a good price, so I stick with it. Now things are a little bit different, so I'm looking into something else. So
right,
let's see.
Yeah, StreamYard. We got the StreamYard too. Tested it, worked out great. So that's what we use. The only time we use something different is if we're when we're on the cruise ship and we're using a phone. Then we'll just use the YouTube go live like that because it's real easy on the phone to do it that way.
Right.
But here in the studio, it's always StreamYard. Got the YouTube thing. One thing about it that I didn't even know till last cruise we were on in October is that off of our lives, it would make a short. It'd make a short for me. And I was like, what is this short right here? I didn't make that. And YouTube made it for me. So I went ahead and threw it up. And, so you get a little bonus freebie there if you do use the YouTube for your YouTube live. That doesn't hurt if you get another 500 views or 1,000 or whatever.
Right.
And then I tag it to lead them to the full channel. I mean, the full video, of course, if they want to see more. But,
right. Yeah. All right. See, Vicky said, talking about going back to how to advertise. She likes the way Scotty J does it. Does a little commercial. He does shorts leading up to the full live. But she just tells everybody to pick a time and a date and tell people to show up. So it's all different ways, whatever works for that.
I think the word of mouth through other channels too,
Oh yeah.
I know Eddie does it. I know you do it. We do it. We'll say, hey, Jimmy the Tourist is on at 6 a.m. and Kurt and Marshall on at 8 o'clock and Eddie's on at 7:15 and Go Live Together is on at 9. We kind of help promote each other that way. And I think that really helps a lot, that reminds people you're in those lives. They remind you, hey, check out this other live and vice versa. And I think it's a good promotion that way.
Yeah. Speaking of, Tanya, the event yours will be on after us at 8 o'clock. And if you're in my channel, I got her link pinned in the comments. Liz says they like StreamYard, pay for the year. That's what we do. I do the annual plan. Saves you some money on the monthly, and then you don't have to learn a lot of new things. But here lately, they've been changing things and adding new things. Mm-hmm. About every time you log on, it seems like they're telling you there's something new.
Yeah.
Cruising complete. Hey Barry.
Hey Barry.
Come in. Let's see here. Found YouTube shows my lives that I go through YouTube to more people than if I do StreamYard. That could very well be. I mean, they're gonna like their thing more than they're gonna like somebody else's. So yeah.
we figured out your hieroglyphics there, Linda.
Yeah, I can read it all jacked up like that. Chet's got a little problem. He's got to have it exactly right.
I'll read it phonetically.
We never gone live through YouTube. Yeah, I hadn't either. So that's something we can something have to try.
It's real easy.
I'm still on StreamYard too. It seems more stable and larger panels, etc. Yeah, right off. Yeah,
got that right.
Yep. So, all right. What equipment do you recommend for beginners? Cameras, mics, lights. We talked about it, in doing the regular videos and shorts. But what about when they're getting ready to do lives? I mean,
I feel very comfortable with my laptop. I mean, I like having a laptop. I really don't like doing StreamYard too much on or live on the phone because of the size of it and all that. So I can't even read the comments on my cell phone. So I like either a PC at home or a laptop, which I'd rather have me personally.
Yeah, and for going lives on the outside, if you say you're on the ship or you're at a port and you want to do it, I just say make sure you got a good microphone And I just invested in some microphones this week. Merry Christmas to Sea Lake Journeys. We bought some. We actually got 2 mics that will wire. They're not wired. They're they're wireless to use her phone, because that's what we use to go live. So that way we'll both have microphones instead of like we've been doing in the past, trying to, here, you talk into it now me.
Right.
So I think it's going to be a good investment. It's something that we haven't done in the beginning, but we're going to do it now. And we're going to test it out probably this weekend out here in the butterfly garden, because I bought 2 different sets, one cheapy set and one better set. I would have just stuck with the better set, but the cheapy set had the little wind socks and stuff for outside,
Right.
whereas the other one, more expensive one, doesn't. So, of course, we're going to test them both, though, to see how that's going to work out. And I just think it's going to make a difference for when we're talking, not getting wind noise across your listening devices, because there's nothing worse than watching you're on the ship and you're talking about the port you're at, and you're going to be sailing away in a few minutes, and all they hear is, from the wind blowing across it. And so we're going to give that a whirl to improve our lives out of the studio,
Right. Jimmy made in. Hey, Jimmy, appreciate you coming by.
Jimmy.
Eddie, when you go live, when you're taking Alice to work or something like that, are you using StreamYard to do that, or on the phone?
Yes. Yeah, but I make sure that I log in inside the house before I go out, because once I go outside, since it's data, I might lose the connection. So I start inside the house first. Then I walk to the car and get in the car, set it up on everything. I'm already talking to people while Alice is getting ready to come out, lock the doors, and get in the car. But other than that, I just don't want to lose the signal once it starts. So this way it kicks in and everything's good.
That's a good tip.
Yeah. Liz saying, good microphone and nice wind protection.
Oh yeah.
The fuzzies.
The dead cat, as they call them.
Yeah, that's what it says. Dead cats work wonders on mics.
Yep.
They said, Barry, the cat's dead.
It's a Schrodinger's cat. You don't know if it's dead until you open the box.
That's right. Let's see. All right. Good deal. But I think, like as far as the camera, if you got a laptop, most of them's got a webcam built in. I mean, that's perfectly fine to do the live with. And, or if you're going to do it from the phone, obviously you got the camera there. All of us have got an expensive camera. We tote around every day, and we still buy other cameras for whatever reason other than spend money, because we still go back to the phone a lot of times.
I leave my phone in the safe on the ship. I don't want nothing to do with that doggone phone, because all I'll end up doing is doing this. Now she can carry hers and not do that, but I can't. So I lock it in the safe. That's why I've got the GoPro and the Sony. Those are the 2 cameras I use. And I'm just saying, if you're going to be doing this on your whole cruise and you don't want to do that, that's when you want to get yourself a camera.
Yeah, definitely.
It's whatever you got, to start with, just go with it. If you're more some people are more comfortable with a phone, and some people are more comfortable with a computer. So Eddie does a tremendous amount of his stuff with his phone. I'm more comfortable doing everything on a computer. I don't think I can see enough and details and that kind of stuff in the phone, but obviously, you can, because Eddie does it every day. But that's just me and that's Eddie. So you just have to find what works for you and what you're more comfortable with and what you got. Don't think that you got to go out here and spend $2,000 on
no.
before you go live. Just whatever you got, go ahead and use it.
Yep. That's the best thing to do.
So Let's see. Oh, they're talking about the dead cats. I don't know why.
I don't know why either. Looks more like a dead rat to me than a cat.
Let's see. For my shorts, I use my phone.
Yep.
Let's see. I never use my phone to make videos. I have limits and 2 GoPros. Let's see. I'll be using my phone when I go to Switzerland to record some stuff around me and take pictures.
Right on, Danny D.
Letting me use her phone. So let's see. Man, we're getting through these questions.
That's why we got the best of both worlds, because Robin can use her phone for all that stuff. But me, man, I'm camera and computer. I never use my phone for filming anything, but she uses hers all the time. She's got a gimbal for it, a DJI one that I bought for her. And I'll tell you what, though, I put my GoPro video and I can take Sony video. I got a gimbal for it too, and her phone, and make a video using all 3 of them, and you can't tell which one's which. You just can't tell what part of that video came from the Sony, what came from the GoPro, and what came from her phone. I mean, they're all that equal in ability. It's amazing.
Right. Yeah. They increase the quality of cameras on the phones and everything else so much now that you're right. It's hard to if you're comfortable doing with your phone, I wouldn't worry about getting nothing else. Just use that, because that's probably going to be a better camera, unless you're going to dump a ton of money, than what you're going to go out there and buy. So.
And you got to remember, this is a business of pennies. We're not making big, big low of greenbacks. No. So remember that.
Yeah. So.
It's a hobby that almost pays for itself.
There you go.
Yeah. Some of us, it's just a hobby. So, what are some of the common mistakes you think you see with new streamers making that hurts their video or audio quality when they're some of the initial mistakes they make in the beginning, first starting to do live streams?
I mean, buying all this expensive equipment, that you have no idea what you're getting yourself into. You're spending all this amount of money on big equipment because you see all these pros doing all this stuff, and you think you have to have the same equipment, and you don't. At the beginning, I did bought extra cameras and stuff that eventually they just sitting in my room now, collecting dust. Cell phone, 99.9% of the time, that's what I use. And when I do edits and stuff, I do them on the laptop, and I'm done. Move on, Next thing. I still have a brand new GoPro that Alice got me. Never used it. I got another GoPro that was gifted to me. I used it once. I got another camera here, a little one, like a DJI. I never used it. So, I mean, I have a Nikon that I used to take pictures with, just sitting in the room now doing nothing. So, I mean, I got so extremely comfortable with that cell phone with it that I do everything on that thing. Everything.
Well, I see several mistakes. I think one of them is they're wanting to, instead of showing us where they're at, like they're going to Disney World, want to show us Disney World. I'll just use that as an example. But all we see is their face. Hey, wow, the castle is great. You should see the castle. Well, turn the camera around so I can't see the castle. I think that's one big mistake. Usually I'm like, okay, I'm out. And the other one is the sound quality is so horrible. It's like the wind. Or at Disney World, once again, all you hear is that from the wind. You can't hear what they're saying, no way. And the third big mistake I see is if they are showing you something, they're doing this. Look at that.
You. I was just going to say that.
Right.
Look at that. Yeah. I got to put a patch on them so I can watch their video.
Yes. I walk away. When I see a video, the first minute, and I see all that, bye. I don't even bother to look. because I'm gonna get I have vertigo. I'm gonna get nauseous, and it's gonna make me feel sick. And no, forget it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last big mistake I see them is not having nothing to talk about. Just get up there, and you're watching them, waiting for them to say something, and they're I don't know what they're doing. They're looking at something, then they check the chat. There's nothing there, so it's just like they're just doing their whatever it is they be doing without the camera on. They're just doing it with the camera on. I'm like, what is going on? What's this show about? What are we talking about here?
That's right. So, you got to talk about something, do something, make up something.
Yeah, amen to that. Yeah, definitely.
Let's see. Linda says she's not walking around though, but she uses her phone in a holder and then reads chat from her laptop. So,
yeah, she's got a good setup over there.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's what I use the GoPro for mainly. That I've got is if we're going to be snorkeling or in the water or something like that, or water park, that kind of thing. That's what I would use that for.
I use it anytime I'm outside.
GoPro does good.
Yeah, if you're outside, if it's going to rain, oh well, so what? It gets wet. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Yeah.
And the good thing about the GoPro, I mean, whatever's in front of it, you're filming. You don't have to worry about where exactly that you're pointing exactly this way. If it's in front of it, you're filming it, and you can, when you're editing, you can tweak in to what you want it to see.
Yep.
Yeah. Bought and never used. Yeah. Liz has tons of stuff.
Yeah.
Don't use
There you go.
Have a big sale. You and Eddie can have a big sale.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Let's see what they're seeing too yet. With the
I didn't name no names now.
Yeah. I mean, you got to turn and pan to show different things, but do it slow and don't jump, just jerking up and down all of it. Like, look here.
Yeah.
Let's see. If I see Scott and Helen Liz, I'm going to do the same thing he does.
No, Danny, no. Please don't do that.
Linda said she got a $10 ring light that she uses. So hey,
mine's just my normal bedroom light in here. This is a bedroom. It's just the light overhead.
Yeah. My ring light, I have no idea where it's at. It's about 3 years ago.
I'm using right now is just the light in the ceiling.
I've got 2 ring lights, but they don't perform as well as the regular light in here. So
right.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Let's see. Does anyone use the Pocket 3 to go live outdoors?
No, but if you send me one, I'll use it.
And I was actually going to the last cruise we were on. I was going to try to do a live, and that's what I was going to do. I was going to set it up on the table so that I could hold my phone and read the chat better and that kind of stuff and have it setting up. But the internet won't good enough to do nothing. So nope, I still haven't done it. Let's see.
Yeah.
Get 3-year-old trailer around to get light. Let's see. Zach says he's got a Pocket 2 that he started to prefer phone over it. So.
Telling you.
If you've got a new phone.
Oh, and here's my gimbal right here.
Well, that's just because you're so smooth, Eddie. You just turn around.
That's right.
Yeah, Robin's phone has a sort of a gimbal in it, so it does pretty good. But then adding that DJI gimbal, that way she can kind of hold it. It's easier for her to hold too, Right. Oh my goodness, it's flawless. It's like a GoPro.
I mean, unless you're smooth as Eddie, you really need a gimbal or something so that it can
we're gonna call Eddie Smooth Eddie from now on. Smooth Eddie. Yeah. Smooth Eddie coming on tomorrow at 7:15. Oh, this is how names get started, Eddie, right here.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah.
And he always blames me. I don't understand.
Well, you did say it, Sherman.
Right.
But Eddie started it. He said this was his gimbal right here. It's that smooth motion.
Smooth Eddie coming on tomorrow at 7:15 a.m. Y'all don't miss it.
That's right.
Right after Jimmy the Astute Tourist.
Hey, look, it's already catching on.
It's catching on. It's like wildfire.
I see another T-shirt or a coffee mug coming.
Yeah, Smooth Eddie.
Over to be able to start going places and do travel bars. Oh yeah,
The real bad bunny. I'm sure that's going to sell 1 million of them.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty awesome. I do like Linda's name there for her thing. Listen, Linda travels.
Daddy.
Morning quicker with Smooth Eddie.
Smooth Eddie.
That just doesn't sound right at all.
There you go. That's right, Smooth Eddie.
You're going to have to start wearing a silk robe now when you come on. This is Smooth Eddie coming at you with the morning quickie.
They're gonna say, "Wait a minute, who's this predator on the live right now?" It's more like a pervert than anything else.
Danny said she's gonna get the Bad Bunny sweatshirt.
Eddie, so happy to see you.
How do y'all test your stream setup before you go live to avoid any glitches or echoes or any problems before you actually go live?
Well, I usually get here a good hour before the whole thing starts, and then I turn everything on because sometimes it could happen. It did happen to me once already where the mic wasn't working and it was just a glitch on the laptop that I went ahead and restart the whole thing, and boom, it was fine again. So far, I've been lucky enough that nothing bad has happened, except for me that I forget to hit live or something else, And other than that, it's been fine. So it's good to keep an eye on it. It's good to start early. Always come in and check everything unless, unfortunately things do happen and you might be a little late yourself. So no big deal. But, it's early, just do what you can to make sure that everything's running like it should.
Absolutely. Got to start early. I agree with that 100%. I like to go at least a half hour, if not an hour early, and make sure everything's right. Because I've had the same thing Eddie's talking about, the microphone not working for some reason. What the heck? Right. And you go in there and find out you clicked it off on the computer, or the computer somehow did it. I've had all kinds of little things pop up. But the second thing I'd say is if you're doing a regular studio deal, after a while, you know exactly where your camera should be, where your light should be, where your microphone should be, your speakers should be, so they don't feed into your microphone and get, back feed and all that stuff. So once you get it set up, you're good to go then. And just but still, you got to come on early to make sure the mic's coming on, that your camera's working.
Internet is working too. Yes.
Yeah, weird stuff can happen, So that's what I would go with.
Yeah.
And make sure you hit go live when the right time comes.
I've never messed that up, Eddie. What are you talking about?
Me neither. That's never happened to me before.
We're professionals. That don't happen to us. That happens to other people.
That's right. Yeah, well, the day of the live, I'll come in a couple times during the day to check and make sure everything's set up beforehand. Make sure I got all my media assets where they're supposed to be, especially intros and outros.
Yep.
Make sure any pictures or anything that I plan on showing during the live that they're in there.
Yeah.
So that when you get ready to go short, you go, crap, where's it at? And sometimes that's still gonna happen. But I think it's better, or not better, but easier to check out for your sound and everything else when you're having, guests on and not just you. Because, if anybody that don't know, most of the time when all of us do lives and we have guests and all, everybody gets on there, 15, 20 minutes ahead of time, at least, to chit chat, what's going on. And part of that is we're checking each other's sound and cameras and making sure everything's working and that kind of stuff. So
unless
it's easier when you got other people.
and you pick the wrong link. I was like, uh-oh. I've been sitting here for about 15 minutes. I was like, it's 3 minutes till. Where's Sherman and Eddie? Come on, man. There ain't no way to run this late. So I get on my phone. New link. And Sherman sends me the link. I'm like, okay. That's why you got to go on early, like you say, Sherman. That's the thing to do, because make sure your link is up and your camera's on. And
that's right, because it's technology. Things are going to happen.
Yeah.
I've done it where I set up a thumbnail and I forgot about that one, and I set up another one. Then I have two lives running at the same time, and then people saying, well, how come you have this and that? I'm like, what are you talking about? Then I'm like, then I'm the one who's lost is me. Like, holy crap, what just happened?
That's
so
right.
Yeah.
Right. Linda says she wanted to name her channel Late Nights with Linda when she started, because of streaming at night. But her mama said she disown her. Late Nights with Linda.
Hey, I bet you'd get a lot of viewers in there.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. She said it sounded better than Late Night Crafting. That's what Leah says. She probably get a larger audience. Yep.
Oh, the Rona audience too.
Let's see. Technology not working, probably no way. That's right. I mean, it's always something's gonna happen. Always get a test live, get new equipment. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't get new equipment and just go live and think it's gonna work, and you're gonna try to figure it out while you're doing that. There's Denise. She's at work listening. Hey, Denise, hope you have a good night.
Denise.
She got her car today too, Chet.
Right on.
You must have had one mail person that delivered everybody's today.
I took them to the post office because a couple of them were going overseas, and you got to pay extra postage on them.
Right.
If you're sending to England and Australia, stuff like that. So it costs a little bit more. Not that much more. It's like $1.70 or something a piece. But yeah.
We were talking about testing everything out to make sure everything was working. What do you do, or how do you handle it mid-stream if something fails? Your audio drops, freezing. We all freeze. We just keep going. Internet issues or software issues. How would you go about handling the problems that come up during the middle of the live that is never going to happen?
Let's hope not. Now that you jinxed us, things could happen. So hopefully things will stay like they should be. But at the same time, like you say, always keep an eye on your laptop if that's what you're using, or your computer. Sometimes do things to pop up and stuff like that. If you have animals, you have small kids coming in the room, you have too much power going at once. Always be aware of stuff like that. I do leave the door open during the daytime here, and the cats tend to come in. At least one of the cats like to sleep here, and then the other one likes to mess around with stuff. I've been lucky enough that she hasn't insured no cables or anything like that. But at the same time, I want to make sure that everything is fine, is working good, because you never know. Things do happen, and like two cables could get together, and that could be it for the laptop. So yes.
Well, of course, we have had some things happen like that before, as well as other channels that we've watched. And the great thing is, if you're regular and people know you, like say Eddie comes on, let's say something happens to his microphone, he's got no sound. While he's trying to figure it out, everybody just stays there in the chat.
Yeah.
and they're talking, we're communicating with them on the phone, say, okay, we're still here, we still can't hear you, or we're putting it in the chat. And then the same thing over, gets to my channel and my internet glitches out and now you can't see me, but you can still hear me. Well, people just still stay there anyway. Yeah. It's awesome about this community. We know you got issues and sometimes you just can't get them resolved in the last 10 minutes of the show. You're trying frantically, but you're still like, oh, well, and everybody just hangs in there with you. And so we make sure we're there and somebody's having an issue. And I think every channel has had an issue at least once. Just hang right in there with them. Hey, we're still here. Keep going. Don't shut off your live. It's okay. We're still here. So I just advise you, just keep on plugging away if they can see you or hear you. And if they can't see you or hear you, and you know that, you're getting a message, we can't see you or hear you, go ahead and turn it off at that point.
Yeah. Well, that's just like last Wednesday on the Cruise News show. There was some issues. My computer was giving me issues. Rick had connection issues. So he was popping in and out. And then all of a sudden, it kicked me out. Just completely. I mean, I was going. I had to come back in the whole 9 yards. Luckily, Rick had got internet right before it kicked me out. So he was up there. So he was trying to figure out, because he was just on his phone up there because he was visiting family for Thanksgiving. But I was able to get back in and before he lost connection again. But I mean, it's just things are going to happen with, in life and technology. And you just, if you can fix it right then, like you said, just keep going, fix it. Everybody, is real good. And they'll tell you that, we can't hear you, we can't see you, you're muted or what have you. So just keep plugging away. I mean, that's all you can do. I mean, is try to fix it and go next time if nothing else. Yeah, that's right. This community is so forgiving, no sound, no pick. They'll stay and wait for you to figure it out.
True story. That's a true story right there.
That's right. And, that the chat will keep it going, with them if something happens. It's a great part about the StreamYard is you get lost, you can go back usually. Yeah. Accidentally kicked out. Yeah. So
I do remember one time I forgot to hit the go live button. So camera was on, so I'm just chatting away, blah, 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 and the chat's still running over here. So I'm saying, hey, good morning, Denise. Hey, good morning, Chris. Hey, good morning, Eddie, and all that. And to me, it just looks like normal. I don't see nothing wrong. And meanwhile, my phone's blowing up. Of course, it's out on the charger in another room, but I can still hear it blowing up. I'm like, wonder what all that is. And then finally the chat goes up far enough because the chat's always 5 or 10 minutes behind, right? And it rolls on up and it says, dude, you're not live. You're not live. I go out my phone. I got text messages. I got Marco Polos. I got emails. I got smoke signals coming out my window over here. Dude, you're not live. Yeah.
Right.
I've been through that too.
Yeah, I know. There's been times I've said, Eddie, you ain't live anyway.
Right, man. Amazing and supportive community we're in. That's it.
A whole bunch of us has done that before, Denise.
That's right.
And I don't drink. I got no excuse.
No, I don't drink either.
Forgot to push the button and talking for 10 minutes.
Right here.
Yep.
Let's look at the poll I put up. The poll was, which part of YouTube live streaming do you struggle with the most? 12% said audio setup. 0% said video quality. 38% was internet connection, and 50% was engagement and chat.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
I'm kind of curious with that one is, are you talking about keeping up with the chat or interacting with the chat? 'Cause I think that could be two different things. I think keeping up with the chat unless you're Scott, is near about impossible. You're gonna be behind some, throughout the show. You may get caught up at different times, but it's constantly moving. As long as it's you got active people in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd be kind of interested to see if what part of the chat is an issue.
Yeah, especially when you're solo.
Right. Yeah, it is easier to keep up with the chat when you got other guests. Because like when y'all are talking, I can be looking at the chat and listening to y'all. But if I'm up here by myself and talking, I focus on what I'm doing here so that I ain't sitting over here like Chet was talking about earlier, just reading. But you got to look at time, so it's harder to keep up with then.
Yeah, but also, you don't have to read everything in the chat. You could skip some of the stuff. Sometimes people are talking to themselves. We read somebody else in the chat, and has nothing to do with what you're doing over here. So you could always skip those also.
Yeah. Like Denise says, hard to craft and keep up with the chat at the same time too. Yeah,
I'm sure it is. Yeah.
So when they do their bull crafting, I have to message Linda for Linda to tell Didi, because Didi is on her own and she's going at it, and she doesn't check out the chat. So I gotta go to Linda to get in touch with her, and then Linda says, "Oh, by the way, Eddie said this or whatever the deal, or we're asking a question about something else." So then then Denise will respond back to me. So, yeah.
Well, we're over the hour mark. We almost got through the questions. We did a lot better than I thought we would. So that's good. But I think we hit the main things anyway, and hopefully people got something out of it. I want everybody to be able to go over and see Tanya here in just a minute. Maybe we'll go over this again at some point down the road.
Next week.
Chet said, well, we could, Eddie, but Chet's got to get ready to go on a cruise. He's going to leave us.
I can do next week though. The week after that, I can't do.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll do a part 2 next week. We're just going to have to start a whole series and episode. But I mean, it's good. I think folks are getting a lot of good stuff out of it. I know I am. And so it's good. But so if y'all good, we'll plan on a part 2 again next Tuesday at 7:00, and I'll watch between 9 and 10 to see what other kind of things Smooth Eddie will do, so I can
Eddie. I'm writing that down so I don't forget it.
So Eddie, that's going to be all over the shows tomorrow morning.
Oh yeah, especially with Scott. He doesn't miss anything.
It'll probably start with Jimmy.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be in Jimmy's show at 6:00. Well, I'll be coming home from the gym, so before I leave the gym, I'll say I'm fixing to be driving, but right now I just want you to know that Smooth Eddie is coming up next at 7:50.
It's like Scott made me a new song for the morning quickie. This morning he was such a pain in the ass. Play it. I'm like, shut up. So, okay, we heard that already. Jimmy played it, then I played it, and he's like, play it again. I'm like, okay, chill out.
You gotta play it like every day for at least a couple weeks.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yep.
Let's see. Denise says, I'm here all night. Try to there. Watching the week stat.
Good advice.
Hashtag Smooth Eddie.
I used to be back in my when I was in my 30s and 40s. Now, not so much. I tried the deal too many times.
Oh yeah.
Wow, it's popping up everywhere in the chat now.
Oh my God.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I don't know where that comes from. I mean, I don't know where that would have come from.
Oh! Jimmy got that one.
It's
Singing.
evolving. It's evolving.
Yeah. He has evolved, yes. Big time. It's scary, man. This AI stuff now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Forget about it.
All right, Mickey. Yeah, we're going to be over there at Tiny's in a little while. Just let them know we're on the way. And appreciate you stopping by. Look, even Fluttering Dreams is getting in with the smooth Pimpin' Eddie. Danny got Jeremy Cottontail, Smooth Eddie, 9 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Oh, man. I'm glad I'm right between the middle of those shows. I'm going to have a landslide of people in my show tomorrow, just between those two. I'll not be able to keep up with the chat.
That's right. Yeah, you just talk about each one of them and have a ton of folks there.
You know it.
Yep.
All right. Well, again, I appreciate y'all being here and helping out and talking about all the editing and going live and everything we've done the last couple of weeks, and we'll do it again next week. But I really appreciate y'all being here, and I reckon we'll get out of here so everybody can go over to Tanya's and see what kind of drink we need, see if she's going to make a Smooth Eddie drink tonight or what she's making.
Now there's a drink called the Smooth Eddie.
So, but appreciate everybody. And of course, tomorrow night should be with some good cruise news stuff. Rick should be back in town, so his internet should be good, and hopefully Uncle Dave will be there. So be all three of us again. And that'll be at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. And then all three of us again next Tuesday at 7. But I appreciate everybody coming in, and everybody hashtag Smooth Eddie raid to Tanya's. So, but we'll see everybody later. Appreciate y'all being here.
See ya.
Good night.